Hi everybody, Leonie here. I will be walking you through my virtual binder, which is a collection of artifacts from my journey of making this workshop for native Spanish-speaking adults. The title of my workshop was Información clave para su alumno, and the product and content was information on 4 educational programs available to elementary age students in these adults, the lives of these adults. So that was the goal, to share this information. The contents of this binder are here. I will not have time to go through all of them, but go ahead and check them out on another time. What was fun for me was from the beginning, as you can see in this preflexion, I had a clear idea of what my topic would be. I wanted to educate native Spanish-speaking adults on these educational programs available to the students in their lives, because from the stories I heard from my mom, who is a bilingual certified teacher, my impression was they often fall through the cracks, and I know, so I decided what the part I would be able to do to help improve this system would be to make a workshop with this information, and that would be a beginning to help improve the system. So that's how I decided on this topic. What I enjoyed about the goal and objectives was, after I completed this part, I felt more confident and clear on what my workshop would actually be. Of course, I knew what I wanted the topic to be, but it was vague. It was not clear to me how I would do this. So it just really helped me a lot to say, what is my goal and how am I actually going to, what are the small steps towards that goal, which are the objectives. So the goal and objectives, however tedious, they are very helpful. What I learned from the instructional plan here was I was able to clarify what I would actually do for my time plan, including these 3 sections of a pre-test, and then the actual content, and then a review of a case study activity. And so the instructional plan and the time plan was just a natural consequence of the preparation beforehand. So this was the most valuable thing I got from the instructional plan, was creating minute by minute, what is this going to be? I am very proud of my PowerPoint presentation. I have all kinds of graphics and animations, so I highly recommend people to invest the time and the labor into making interactive graphics to make corrections and just make the learning experience that much more effective and valuable for your participants. I also included discussion questions. I wanted to give the participants an opportunity to build relationships and get to know one another, and also give them a break from the information overload until that point. What was also valuable for me for my evaluation was I got to enter into the mindsets of a participant and say, okay, I just received 60 minutes of information. How can I best craft these programs for them? So I had 2 transitional questions for them, and then I had a few sections of evaluation questions of varying types. So these types were rating questions, and then these were true or false questions, and lastly they were fill in the blank questions, which all tied back into the learning objectives. So I really enjoyed the variety of types of questions, including open-ended questions at the very end. So I recommend that for future students. Lastly here, these are exciting that once I needed to collect artifacts for the program, I realized all the different types of learning strategies I was using, and could make examples of, so that was fun to highlight, especially being able to problem solve together by searching through a district website. Lastly, my final reflections for the program. I found the strengths of my program were the content, because this was a knowledge and motivation gap for these adults to know this language and feel empowered that they have the authority to request information for these programs for the student in their life. So that was a strength, that it was a valuable content and a just cause. And the weaknesses of my program included the marketing campaign. I know this because no one attended my program, which was fine, and it was a great learning experience. And what I've concluded in that is that the marketing campaign can be improved by possibly marketing the product as, instead of just information, marketing it as empowerment or an advantage. And I feel that that would be more appealing to participants instead of just information. Who wants to sit through 50 minutes of information? I don't. And advice I would give to future students is just find a topic that you have energy and stamina for, maybe even personal experience with, and go with that. It could be a social issue, it could be something else, but for me, I decided to go and into this social issue because it was personal and I've had experience with it. And so that drive of having personal investment in the topic kept me going and kept me energetic and made this whole course that much more fun because I was invested in the topic. That's what I would say to future students. And so thank you for this opportunity, for this wonderful making of the program. Thank you for listening to this video, and I hope you all check out the rest of the sections. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye.